On to our NFL, Brett, where we have two Monday night football games going on. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills, and the Arizona Cardinals versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh man, two Monday night games. This is my favorite, Higgins. I love the doubleheader Monday night games. I'm all for getting rid of Thursday night football and just doing this from here on out, but I'm not going to say like, oh, this has been a great part of COVID, but this has been my personal favorite part of all the COVID madness is sometimes we get two Monday night football games, and if we're going to deal with all the bad stuff, at least we get this one good thing.
Yeah, no Thursday night, doubleheader Monday night instead. I am all for that. I think it's a much better format for football for the NFL, personally. Now, this Kansas City versus Buffalo game, Brett, is interesting. The Chiefs are 5.5 point favorites, minus 245 on the money line, and the over/under set at 57. But both of these teams are coming off of losses where their defense led up 40 points or more.
Yeah, it's a little worrisome, but I've got a little number that gives me some confidence in Buffalo, and that is home underdogs on Monday Night Football win about 52% of the time, a little bit more. And to be successful in gambling, you just need to win about, 52, 53% of the time. And those two numbers match up nicely. So Buffalo plus 5.5 at home. Yes, please. Let's get this one. Let's hope this is one of the two that hits, right?
Yeah. While you're going to be on Buffalo, I'm not going to be on either side. I am going to be taking the over 57, though, because, like I said, both teams gave up 40 points or more on their defense, but in their losses last week. The Chiefs scored 32 points in their loss, while the Bills scored only 16. I expect this to be a rather back and forth affair, similar to what our moneyline magic was between the Texans and the Titans. So 57 seems low enough for me to be taking that over. And like I said, I don't really have a feel for who's going to win this game because they're both coming out of big losses like that.
Well, it's funny. I was ready to call this an AFC Championship game preview, right? Like, could this be the
Mm-hmm.
AFC Championship game preview? But
Could.
honestly, that's pretty disrespectful because the Steelers are probably the best team in the whole conference. So I'm not going to call this an AFC Championship game preview. And I expect one of these two teams might be traveling to Pittsburgh at the end of the year to for the right to go to the Super Bowl, maybe.
That AFC North is tough, though. I mean, Baltimore's also really good. The Browns, we think, are pretty good, but they just got smacked by the Steelers today, so who's to say how Browns respond to that? So
Well, and to be honest, the Ravens, I agree with you, are very good. Like, I don't want to play the Ravens, but the last 2 weeks, they have not looked like the Ravens. Actually, really, since they got beat up by the Chiefs, they have not looked like the Ravens that we saw last year. So, right now, through 6 weeks, I might call the Steelers the best team in the AFC. I think you know what? I'm going to take the might off of that. Through 6 weeks, the Steelers are the best team in the AFC.
okay, okay, that's some big talk. That is some big talk. We'll see how
Well,
that
it's
goes.
make a statement, right? You don't. No one wants to hear maybe, kind
Oh,
of.
absolutely.
Make a statement.
Absolutely. And I'm about to make a statement right here as we move on to talk about the Arizona Dallas game. Now, this is pretty much a pick 'em. I mean, Arizona's 1 point underdogs on the spread, but they're minus 105 on the money line. I'm going to take the Cardinals minus 105 and the Kansas City minus 245 on the money line. Throw those together in a parlay for a plus 175 because I like the odds. I think Arizona isn't being fairly uh, looked at in these odds. I think Arizona's the better team in this Dallas game. And Kansas City on a coin flip, I'll take them against Buffalo. So I guess I am on a side in that game now. And throw them together for a plus 175 money line. I like the parlay.
I like that. I'm not gonna be on a side. Okay, I'm on a side. That's great. Um, yeah. So You think Arizona's the better team? I'm not sure. I still might think Dallas is the better team, but the backup quarterback situation, I'm not ready to back them. Personally, I don't think either team can stop the other team's offense, and I'm just going to assume that every possession will end in a touchdown and there will be no punts. So over 55.5 works for me, Higgins.
Okay. Now, like I said, I think Arizona's the better team in this. The line is +1, -114. I want the juice. I want to take better odds. So I'm going alternate line, Arizona -2.5 at +110. So if Arizona wins by a field goal, that cashes out. I wasn't as high as I could go, but I liked the +110 odds, got them slightly in my favor there. And I think Arizona's truly going to win this game. Dallas's defense is not great. They haven't really been able to stop many. And Kyler Murray's on a roll. He is.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what you did was you gave back the 3 points for home field. You said, nah, I'm good. You can keep those 3 points.
Exactly.